Ugh, baloney. No, Thomas. No. Did it change the audio here? Where the heck is the audio going? All right, guys, give me one moment. We're gonna go ahead and kick off here with some Bomberman. 1 second.
What? What?
Hold on.
This is water!
Alright, hold on. I gotta get back on the thing, back on the grind here. Alright, guys, here we go. Let's get started with this.
Now watch.
You can watch everyone. Yeah, have a seat. Just put the head
Are
back.
you red?
Yeah, I'm gonna be player 3.
Pick that one.
Hmm?
Pick that one.
I don't like him.
Pick him.
I'll do him.
How about you pick him?
Somebody already got the
Pick the-
robot. Yeah, but somebody already got the robot.
I could be the fat guy. Yes. On top!
Alright, guys, here we go. It's showtime. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Oh, we're doing this map again. I think we got everybody ready here, guys. Showtime. Alright, where am I at? I'm on top right. Alright, top right here, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and try to win this little competition here. We got somebody getting very close to us. Oh, so that's I think the AI just killed himself. Most definitely. Woo! Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, don't be making crumbs over here. Alright, that's one. That's one, guys. Alright, next one.
What if the AI won?
I don't like that the AI's in here though. I wish it was just players, but it's all good though. Oh, I need that kick. No! Dang it! Oh, I got look at all the kicks. That's the only reason why I lost. With this game, you need kick, man. Without kick, pretty much you need that in order to kick the bomb. Dang it! I failed, man.
Wow, Bowtie-Girl won.
Yeah, player 2. All right, guys, come on. We gotta step up our game. I gotta just focus on the game. Yeah, me too, guys. Me too. All right, here we go. Nice and easy. I don't like this map. I really despise of it. Let's get that dinosaur. Wow, somebody got that quick. Come on with that. Wow, man. Like, come on, my bomb delay. That killed me. I don't got no kick, man. See, that puts me at a big disadvantage. Wow. See? I don't like that. Still no kick, though. See? Stupid. I hate that. I'm not having a good run this session. Too much Cuphead. I gotta get back in the grind. Alright, guys. So we did a nice little 5-hour stream earlier. Now we're doing a little bit of this Viz competition. I think that might be it for the night, though, guys. After I get done with this,
What you're saying?
I got some things I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna head out and see what we can do, guys.
Playing Cup.
Huh?
You're saying playing Cuphead with your son was less.
No, I'm just saying, like, I lost my touch. I'm out of like.
Oh, could you?
I'll catch back up. I'm not worrying about it.
Oh, because you're used to the Cuphead controls.
Mm-hmm. I just can't wait to get my new CPU, guys. I really can't. It's gonna break my wallet. It's gonna put us more negative with the stream funds, but it's all good. We'll just put it on a tab, right? I'll have to start deducting. So each withdrawal we start getting, I'm gonna start deducting from it, so that way we won't be so negative. Ugh! Player 2 coming in. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like there's like some delay or something. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Something's wrong with this lobby. All right.
There's only 3 real people.
There's 3 real people. Yeah, me, 2 people, and then there's 2 AIs. I don't like that. I'd rather just have players. AIs, they're a bunch of cheaters in this game. Wow.
Like that?
Yeah, man. Come on. Don't touch me either. Get away from me! Wow. I got no kick. I got nothing.
This is a show worth to watch.
It's so stupid. Like, I have nothing. Come on. What the hell am I supposed to do? This? That's all I can do. I can't grab a dinosaur because they're gonna do this. I got an idea. Nope. Oh my god. Come on! The stupid AI! Oh, they're so kamikaze in this. Look at this guy. He's like, look at him. He's scripted so. Look at him. Wow. He's like, follow the players. Food sounds good. Well, I gotta reduce my eating habits, guys.
One player, one.
Ah. Alright, here we go, guys. Yeah, it was a little laggy, but it's alright. Not much we can do. It could just be the Netplay. I don't like this AI. Stay the hell away from me! Oh my god, dude! Come on! This is stupid. I hate being player 3 with AIs. Because I'm stuck with the 2 AIs right by me. I'm not digging this. I'm really not. Like, the AIs... I don't know. I'm gonna start playing. And then I don't like these igloo things. I'd rather them be out of the way. I like to see where I'm going. I don't like guessing. There was nothing there. Wow. Come on, man. Of course, the only kick I was able to get. Oh! And there's not enough blocks on this map, man. Alright, we got a dinosaur. That's something. Of course you got the damn kick. Now I got nothing! Oh. Now I just gotta play duck. Oh my god. Stupid lag, dude. Come on. I don't like this map. There's not enough items. I can't grab anything. I'm in a really bad spot. And I don't like player 5 where they're like right in the middle, like all up in my business. Oh, I hate that. I can't, guys. I don't think I have it this round.
Daddy, can I say something?
What?
This is a show worth to watch.
Wow. Yeah, I'm doing bad this round. It's okay. We'll get this one over. And I missed 2 last week, so in terms of winning this competition, there's no way. We're just kind of playing for fun, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. All right, we got this. That's cool. Moody's out the way. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I'm done. Just let my character stay here, guys. I'm done. I can't. It's like I'm pressing the button. It's like lag. It's like a big input lag right now. I can't play.
He's just sitting there, and all the bombs are not even getting him.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Super beyond fired, guys. Beyond fired. I think that's enough gaming for today. Look. Now all the kicks are around when I need them. I hate this map. I hate AI. All AI matches. I don't care. I'm not too fond of them. Oh my god, if this pillow falls, I'm gonna throw this chair out the damn window, man. Come on. Stay there. I think I had it for less than 30 days. I'm gonna go take it back. I can't do this no more. Aggravating me. Maybe I can buy me a custom pillow. That's the biggest complaint I got. This chair is great overall. The pillow's gotta go. But I need it for my neck. Oh, I got kicked! Wow, the game heard me complaining and whining and crying. Alright, well, let's go. I'm glad that you're listening to me. My voice is heard. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this player. You gotta stay AFK, because I'm gonna kill you.
Wow.
I'm not playing friendly right now. Gazi up in here. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll take that. Goodbye.
Oh.
Nice try, buddy. Try to kick it. No. Oh, you miss. See, it's laggy. I'm not even gonna count that one because I know that was lag. Alright, let's try this again. How did I lose that one round? Oh, wow. Kick again. And a dinosaur. Maybe I took a little bit of, goodbye. Oh, you lucky little mofo. Yeah, let's get some of these.
Wow, you even gave him a dinosaur.
Wow. Wow. I only got 2 bombs. Oh god! I got 3 bombs now. Okay, well, I could do that. Wow. Now we're in a suicide mode. Ah, man, stupid suicide, dude. It's all good. Is it over? Yeah, it's over. All right, good. I couldn't do it today. It just wasn't there for me, guys. I'm sorry. We couldn't win that one. Can't win them all. Yeah, that one. Today's not a good day. I blame the pandemic on that one. Maybe COVID-19 is causing the internet service provider not to give us the bandwidth or whatever it is. Okay, well, there you have it, folks. All right, let's tell these guys GG. And, catch you guys soon. Alright. Well, that's it for that. Man, I did bad. Wow, I do better when I start with this than other game. I'm so wore out because of Cuphead. 4 hours.
Daddy,
What?
let me tell you something. This was a show worth watching. This made me
Yeah,
laugh a lot.
people like watching people rage, and I'm telling you, I could rage if I really want to. I try my hardest not to.
It makes me want to watch a raging YouTubers.
Yeah. Or like the one where I have me playing Call of Duty, like, what the? Like, I was mad.
Wait, what was the name of that video?
Huh?
What was the name of that video?
Right. Yeah, you sound like Garadar now, Jim. Yeah, I play a lot of different games, guys. You guys know that. I play a lot of different games. Here you go, buddy. Take this.
What's the name of saw you where you went.
I have no idea, man. Oops. Alright, so we gotta end this there soon. Let me close this recording here real quick. Like, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna cool it on it. If it's free to play, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna calm it down on like a lot of games. There's just too many. And if it's a pay title, I'll just add it to the wish list, guys. We'll get it soon. It's free to play. Yeah. My computer's being slow right now. I gotta clear up hard drive space here. Alright, so let's get that closed up here.